Hi, I'm Darlene Zubel, and welcome to 7 Minutes to Business Success. In this little session, I'm going to talk about what's in a strategic plan or a business plan. To me, it's the same thing. If you're in business already, it's called a strategic plan. If you're not in business, it's called a business plan. But I've launched businesses with, the 50,000 page plan, which honestly was way overkill. And today I launch businesses with a one-page plan, and then I continue my strategy every year, updating a strategic plan. I'm going to share with you what goes in those plans. Basically, what's in a plan, if it's a strategy or a brand new business plan, who are you selling? Who's the ideal customer? Describe it in detail. If it's a business you're selling to, a consumer you're selling to, describe. You're always selling to people. Then you have to describe why they're buying, what it is that you're selling. If there's no market for what you're selling, go back and watch my video on when to raise money. Launching a new product or service where there's no market is very difficult to do for the small business owner. It takes a lot of capital, and 40% of those businesses fail. The next thing you need to describe in your plan is, what are you selling? Describe it in detail. Here, I'm selling to you ideas on how to grow your business to the next level to get to 7 or 8 figures. Only 10% of small business, of any businesses in the United States, ever reach 7 figures in sales. It's a very small number. And I've been over that number several times. I've been in the group of women business owners, in the 3% of women business owners who've launched businesses who reached over 7 and 8 figures. The next thing you have to have in your plan is, where are you now? If you are already in business, describe exactly what you've accomplished, how many customers you have, what's your profitability, what do the financials look like, what are some of the challenges you've had, how did you overcome these challenges? Describe your business life in detail. If you're starting out for the first time and this is a brand new business plan, then what are your skill sets? What are your ideas? How much progress have you made? How much have you researched? What can you write down on a piece of paper about where you are now? And then we have to decide, where are you going? When I work with my private clients, that's the next step. Where are you going? I'm working with a small business now. I've been his advisor for so many years. He's 25 years in business, survived the pandemic, and now we're talking about franchising. But we're not franchising across the entire country. We're going to do one. We're going to test it, see what it takes to do. Then we'll do the second one. We'll try and come up with a replicatable model, something that he can duplicate, something that it's easy for him to follow. And then what's going to change in his corporate office and how to handle this. So that's where he wants to go. Where do you want to go? Is it the sales number? Maybe it is 7 figures. Maybe it's 6 figures. Maybe you want to expand online. Where is it you want to go? Describe that in detail. And make sure your plan includes what market research you've done, who the competition is, how many competitors there are, where are the weaknesses in this competition. It doesn't take rocket science to go out and look online to see what reviews they have from their customers. Those reviews can tell you where the opportunities are for you to move into. And your plan has to include financial measurements. These action steps, it's a roadmap of where you are, where you're going to go. And these are the action steps you're going to take along the route. What are the financial measurements? Are you going to have to measure these daily, weekly, monthly? Who's going to help you with this? How many people do you need to help you with this? Are you going to outsource it to contractors or companies that can manage your books, help you create Excel spreadsheets? How are you going to measure your success? And that's how you're going to know you got where you want to go. Was it successful? Was it profitable? What's the financials look like? This all boils down to 3 basic things. What it is you're selling, who it is that who's buying it, and what do the financials look like around it. From there, you can build the steps on what it's going to take to do to get there. And those steps each you should develop some way to measure whether that step was successful or not. There's so many tools, toolkits, books you can follow, people who sell business planning and strategic planning tools. I just want to caution you, one size does not fit all. So don't try and manipulate your business to fit into someone else's plan. You have to decide if your plan is going to work for you. You have to decide if you have the passion, the skill set to make it happen. You just need these basic steps. Where are you now? Where you want to go? And what do you need to do to get there? And you have to know your product or service, and you have to know who's buying it, and you have to know why they're buying it. Then you can locate where these people are at. And that's just part of your plan. These are the same steps I do for my strategy now for my coaching and client consulting business. I know how many customers I need a year. I know where they're located. I know what some of their problems and challenges are by following them on social media. I follow them on Reddit chat rooms. I see what challenges they have. And hence, I launched 7 Minutes to Business Success to help people solve their business problems quickly. One thing I learned was that people didn't want to take the time. They didn't have the patience to learn new things. So that's how I created this series. Please follow me on my website at darlenezebell.com. Sign up. You'll get more information on how to send me your questions through my contact list. I have some self-assessment tools you can take on my website. And hopefully this will help you with your business success, getting to the next level. Thank you for joining me. Please come back again soon. Bye now.